Welcome to the Waiting in Queue podcast, episode 29 now. Hey, can we get applause for that? Hold on, we don't have a sound person right now, so I was pretty quick on that one.
That was good.
Yeah, we're here. We just came back from a podcasting party, and that was pretty cool. It's a local studio that just opened up, the Clamshell Studio.
Yeah,
Here in
Clamshell Studios, downtown Fort Wayne.
So check them out. We did an episode there. We'll be getting our episode to put on our show soon.
Right.
Don't know exact time, but
I was told. Yeah, we don't know the exact time. It could vary. So that's pretty exciting. We were on it with like a couple other podcasters, some local comedians, the Chino Show, and Here to Speak was the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And some other local comedians, which I should remember their names. But we didn't talk much to the comedians. We talked more to the podcasters. So.
Yep. And we interviewed somebody that's kind of in the gaming developing world.
Yeah, he develops games of his own. So that's exciting.
You seem so bummed out.
No, I'm sorry. I'm like also trying to figure out, like, I should have did this before we started, but I'm trying to find the live so I can share it.
Yeah, we are live.
Yeah, I know, but I can't find it.
Huh.
We're live on Facebook. Come check us out on our Facebook channel. There it is. We go live every single freaking Sunday. I don't have a sound thing, so I do my own now.
You know, whenever you did have the soundboard, you would still do it yourself.
Yeah, I still would do it myself. But yeah, so I'm good now because I shared it. So yeah, we did at the Clamshell Studios. It was really cool. We got invited to go do that, and we were on. We're gonna have ours. We're gonna put it on Facebook, and we'll probably put it on YouTube too. But it'll be around.
I just remembered to start a timer.
Nice. So, Derek's terrible at his responsibilities, as why we were both terrible at our responsibilities. What am I talking about?
Which is why we have help, but she's not here today. There was some miscommunication with the scheduling, so we let her have the day off.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really need her in here yet until we get a computer for her to edit.
Right, but it'll still be nice for her to be in here in the recordings and
for sure,
doing those responsibilities.
But do we need to get into the meat and potatoes?
The meat and potatoes again?
Yeah, we got to keep that running. The meat and potatoes. What was it, Derek? Disguised toast?
Oh, Disguised Toast getting banned on Twitch.
Yeah. And let's mention something. He's not a Twitch streamer. He streams on YouTube. Or he streams on Facebook. So the fact that he got banned on Twitch was kind of funny.
Was he streaming on Twitch when that clip was happening? The reason he got banned, or the supposed reason, was that he played an old clip of himself, and an opposing player he was against called him the F word.
Yeah, they said a gay slur, and he got banned because somebody else said the slur. So
what that pretty much, it's not really going to hinder him that much. It's just he can't play with his.
He can't play with like Pokemon and all these like big name streamers for a couple days. I think by now he's probably like already off the ban.
Yeah, we're a little late to the game, but we're going to talk about it still. Which, it's still kind of ridiculous that, I mean, I guess if he was streaming on Twitch, they can do that to him, but
I don't think he was. I think he just played a Twitch clip. Like, it was him when he did stream. Because he does stream on Twitch sometimes, and he used to stream on Twitch. I think it was when he streamed on Twitch.
And he's just now getting banned for it?
I don't know. They don't really say.
I mean, it would make sense because Twitch is so like weird when it comes to these types of bans. They don't make any sense. They're random. They're inconsistent.
Yeah, they really are. And they're very like hypocritical when it comes to things. But we'll get into that more later on.
Oh boy.
But I just thought it was funny. It's more of like one of those stories. It's like you can still get banned off of a platform even if you're not on it, which is kind of ridiculous, but it also makes sense. I think the reason he got banned isn't really his fault. Like, how are you gonna get banned for something else that somebody said? Dude, it would be different if it like he was streaming with somebody in person and that person came in and said something or did something on his stream. You get what I mean? Like, right. Say you were sitting in the same room as me and you called me a gay slur, which would be absolutely horrendous.
Hold on. Before you do that, I do remember some incident with a streamer where he was streaming with buddies. Well, one of them got off of his stream and he was still on somebody else's stream. And that guy said the F-bomb on his buddy's channel. Well, his buddy didn't get banned. That guy specifically got banned.
Well, yeah, he's still a streamer.
He's still a streamer, but the guy who was doing the stream, he didn't get banned. So how does this work with this guy's toast? I mean, in that instance, they knew that somebody else used that homophobic slur. So they just banned him. But because there was no one to ban for Disguised Toast, they're just like, well, just give it to Disguised Toast. Here, learn your lesson to not know to play with randoms. What?
I think it's also because like I don't know, maybe they're being petty because he doesn't play it. It's not that. I mean, even Disguised Toast like tweeted out and he was like, it's really not that big of a deal. He's like, I just won't play with anybody for a couple days and I'll be right back. It's a temporary ban. It wasn't like a huge ban or anything. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they just ban people to let people know that they can still ban people.
Right, and
it just doesn't make any sense. But
it just makes it so, I don't know, scary. I mean, it scares everybody.
Kind of. I mean, like, a temporary ban is just a day off for those guys.
Sure.
Like, they really don't care that they're getting temporary banned. I think what happens is, like, the community blows it up more than it is. That's why he, like, tweeted out. He's like, dude, I don't care. Like, I'll still be on Facebook streaming. I just, for a couple days, I don't play with my friends. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But it is, like...
It's weird, but that he's on a different platform. Isn't that the weird thing about it?
Yeah, for sure. But I think that, like, a majority of these bans just don't matter. But yeah, it is weird that he is on a different platform. But, like, I think Twitch does that because in the long run, say he was the one saying that stuff, but he was playing with Twitch streamers. That's still on Twitch's platform.
Yes. Yeah.
That's why they do it. Because he plays with people on Twitch.
Right.
That's why he gets the ban. Because he's always playing with those people.
Mm-hmm.
Which then puts them at a, they can't play with him because he's banned. Which is also kind of weird, but makes sense. I mean, like, if somebody was doing something really, really trashy and was getting banned, and then, like, just instead of physically streaming, they just played with other streamers, I kind of get that because that person's still, like, interacting with Twitch. So
yeah, their voice and stuff is still being broadcast onto their platform, which is what they're trying to avoid in general.
Right. Which, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I just think it's weird for sure. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but why would you... They're just very hypocritical. That's about it. I don't know. I don't really know what else to say about it besides the fact that
Twitch is at it again.
Yeah, Twitch is at it again because they're freaking crazy. And they're a bunch of freaking creeps behind a keyboard.
I would agree.
But
here comes our Twitch ban.
Yeah, what are they going to do? Ban me. I don't care. Guess what, idiots? I don't even stream.
Well, it turns out you don't have to for them to ban you.
That's also true. Turns out they can ban you for whatever they want.
Let me ask you a question. If you get back into live streaming, are you going to do Twitch or what are you going to do?
I don't know. I keep saying I'm going to get back into live stream. I don't feel like I have the time to get back into it. But then on the other hand, it's like I do have the time because I just play video games every night anyways. So
you're doing the same thing.
Yeah, that's weird.
You just need to press the record button.
Yeah, but it's more than just sitting there and recording.
Yeah, you'll have to try and entertain people.
But another thing is like I play games and I use that time to consume podcasts. Like I don't just play the game. Like I do, but I'm like that's where I watch my podcast. That's where I watch my entertainment.
Dude, you could watch.
I have 3 screens.
You could stream yourself playing a game and watching content. I mean, people watch other people's content on their Twitch channels all the time. You could do like a really level entertainment there where you're playing a game. Like, did you see the one guy who he was playing chess and playing CSGO and he gets a headshot and he checkmates another guy?
There's also a guy who plays League of Legends, but he also plays like this other like scaling game at the same time. So, yeah, I guess it is a possibility, but like I would have to like stream two screens at the same time. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna put it on the same screen and like tab in and out.
No, you don't have to. You know, you can get just do 2 screens like you would watch it, and then have your software, your like Streamlabs or OBS or whatever,
just run 2 screens.
No. Like have like another scene where it's the screen.
Oh, and swap scenes back and forth?
You can swap scenes back and forth. Like maybe intermissions, like when you're looking for a game or something, or you're going to talk about it.
Yeah, I guess I could. But I like I don't know. Can you just watch people's podcasts like that and then like talk about it?
I don't know. You'd have to look that up.
So, I don't know. I'll probably just keep playing games.
Hey, I'm just trying to make it work for you, because
I'll probably just
you put up all these excuses why you can't stream.
Well, I'll probably just play games and just not stream.
There it is. There it is.
I'm also making lizard tanks on the side, and then like
dude. Okay, another thing. Set up a thing where you can live stream yourself building that. You know how crazy those art stuff like blow up? Dude, people what's it? Jay's 2 cents. He does like crafts and stuff, and he builds computers on his like streams.
True. That's a lot of work, bro. Like
all right.
I mean, like I'd have to get like tripods, and then and then not only would I have to like worry about like recording.
Did you get into an industry that costs money?
But sometimes it's like I want to just do my work and not have to worry about doing extra work on top of doing my work.
Isn't that a job?
No, it's called working smarter, not harder.
But the problem is you need to make money off of this.
I'm making money off the tanks.
I know, but we're trying to get an audience.
I mean, what the fuck? I mean,
I'm just throwing out suggestions. You don't have to get shitty with me.
Well, listen here, Derek. What am I supposed to do? I mean, like, I could do that, yes, but I don't have fucking cameras. I don't have tripods. I would have to like hook it up to a fucking computer, which I don't have like a computer laying around to where. I mean, I could use this laptop, I guess, but I can't like move my art studio into my main room.
Do what we do for our card openings. Set up your phone.
I can't over my tank. You know how big these tanks are?
I'll come over to your apartment and we'll set something up.
Bro, you know how like it would have to be like I would probably use my DSLR camera over my phone.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like that's not a half bad idea, really. But like,
because you can live stream directly to Twitch and YouTube just off your phone too. So if you bring in the DSLR camera, you'll have to set up a capture card and connect that to your computer.
That's true. Yeah, but then I only have one angle. The whole time I do this, I gotta like look up.
Doing multiple angles would be
like It's not. It's not. It's different than like somebody just drawing or painting.
Yeah, because you're working on like, a 3D object.
Yeah, I'm working on a huge scale too, and it's a scale where like I gotta constantly be like moving the tank. But also on top of that, it's like the process for something like that isn't like something that you could stream it, but it would be like it would stream me setting it up and then Hilti foaming it, and then like I can't really do anything for 8 hours.
Yeah, I mean maybe something like that you can do like the prep work and then more like the planting and getting putting the wood. We just hook here's I've seen this before where people just hook up their entire apartment with web cameras and they do a 24/7 watch you sleep, watch you eat, watch.
I'm not doing that,
Connor. And then we get sound bites set up, so it's like you're in the jungle or you're in an animal like cage exhibit.
I'm not doing that. I'm out. I'm looking. Jesus, bro. I'm looking at Twitch to see if I can find any art streams, but of course, the only thing I see is
what. Hot tub metas?
Hot tub meta. It's like I went into just chatting, and the first thing that comes up is Moranthan or whatever her name is, the one that like rides on the banana and shit.
Yeah.
And then right after that, Faith, another hot tub one. 2 hot tub right away.
Yeah, did you see that Twitch responded to their the hot tub meta?
Yeah, kind of, but
oh, kind of. Well, perfect. I have videos to share.
Videos to share about the hot tub meta?
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys don't know what we're kind of talking about,
let me see.
Man, I have such a monotone voice. I think it's because we do it like so early in the morning.
Oops.
So, if you guys don't know what we're talking about,
hot tub.
Derek, are you serious right now?
Yes, I'm pulling up the video.
I'm trying to explain it. So, the hot tub meta right now on Twitch is like just a bunch of girls that are getting around TOS, which is fine. I'm okay with like people using the platform in the way they want. Like, I don't really mind the hot tub meta per se. I mind the fact that like it's a very like almost scammy way to get around rules.
It is. And I think the problem is, and we've kind of talked about this before, is like we don't care that it's on, or we don't care.
I don't give a shit.
We don't care about seeing it, and we're not watching it. The problem is that it's just on that platform.
Yeah, but this is where things get weird, because it's like I don't care if somebody is in their bathing suit, man or female, on Twitch.
Yes.
Or in a pool or in a hot tub. I don't care about that. It's the fact that like
the same rules aren't applied to outside of those streamers or outside of a hot tub or whatever.
Yeah, like, it's weird that like all they have to do is sit in a kiddie pool and then it's
TOS.
It goes through.
Yeah.
That's something that's a little weird to me. I think that is the problem. I don't care if in TOS it said something about like being able to wear a bathing suit or show like men aren't allowed to show nipples. That you're not allowed to have your shirt off. Like you're not supposed to have your shirt off. You can get in trouble for that now. But like if he was in a pool, it's okay. That's where it's like really weird.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make sense. And then it's the same for women. Like they can't wear their bathing suits on stream because it's pretty close to wearing like underwear. It practically is wearing underwear. And then but if she's in a body of water, it's okay. I get it. That makes sense because like what if they did like they're doing just chatting stream and they're like on a pool side, they're in a pool and they're swimming or whatever the fuck they're doing, but it's like it's really weird. I don't want people to think that like I'm like, oh my god, these girls are getting away with so much again. I don't give a shit because like it is the biggest website for live streaming anything.
It is.
So like, and the way they're allowed to do whatever they want to live stream.
Right.
It doesn't have to be games per se. It is definitely a game oriented platform, but it doesn't mean that they have to play games.
No, but they have live chatting. They have IRL.
Right. That's what I'm saying though. Like, I want people to understand that I'm not like.
Here's the
hating
problem
on these women.
See, our problem with it is different than most people. Most people's problem is that like smaller streamers, or I mean even some bigger streamers, they go, well, it's taking viewers away from possibly other content creators. And I've always thought that that's just so wrong, because the people that are watching those hot tub streams
don't want to watch anything else.
Yeah, they want to watch that sexually based content. They don't want to go over and watch. So as soon as those people if they get kicked off Twitch, it's not like all those viewers are like, they don't have a place to go, so they're gonna flood to the gamers. Like, no, they'll go somewhere else. They'll go to OnlyFans. They'll go to other websites.
For sure.
They're only going to there because of the content.
Yeah, you think about that too. Like XQC still holds like a huge viewer base, even though that like hot tub streamers. Like, let's see, if I go to Just Chatting, she has. Oh my god, dude! The thumbnail's literally her just like bent over, and it's her ass. I mean, it's definitely something that's like, she's specific. I mean, she's sitting on a stool and her legs are in the water right now. I mean, there's no like, she's really not in the water,
right?
This is where like the rules get very biased and very hypocritical. It's amazing, but like, good for her. I don't care. She's making money. I mean, she's on the grind. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if I had a way of doing the same thing, which we all do, but it's like,
who was the first person that started the hot tub meta? Do we know that?
No, it kind of popped up weirdly because I saw that Corinna was doing it. I don't know if you know who Corinna is. She was part of the Vlog Squad, but she streams. She's always been a streamer, and she streams on Facebook. She kind of started doing it on Facebook, but I think it started to blow up on Twitch prior, and then Corinna started doing it. But Corinna does hers different. Corinna's like in the hot tub, and she's like this, and she has the camera, and she's doing it just chatting. That's a lot different than like what these girls are doing. Mm-hmm. They're like not in the fucking hot tub. They're just sitting in like practically underwear, and they're writing people's names on their arms as their followers. Like you said, it's the guys that are out here searching for it, which is fine. I don't know. It's just weird because I don't like it that Twitch is just so biased on rules. It's just it's very weird to me.
Yeah. So I got a video of, this is like a update that Twitch does to kind of talk about what's going on with Twitch. So this is the section where they talk about the hot tub meta. I figured we'd play through it and kind of give our thoughts.
What's our time at before we get into it?
We've got about eight more minutes.
Yeah, play it.
I think there's a couple people in chat
so is asking this is somebody that works at Twitch
about the hot tub meta,
or is this a streamer?
I think so.
And we're going to talk about it. So we understand at Twitch that this has been getting a lot of attention from the community lately, and we have been watching closely. Our nudity and attire policy does allow bathing suits in an appropriate context, and hot tubs do fall under
that makes sense.
That criteria. However, what has not changed is the sexually suggestive and explicit content is not allowed under the guidelines, under the TOS, and Twitch will take action when that is reported.
Wrong. They have not, because the whole thing with the banana is sexually suggestive.
Mean, she's not in the water. That's what I was saying prior. Like, she's not in the water. She's very, like, upfront about showing cleavage. Mm-hmm. It's definitely, like, sexually driven. Like, it's the whole point.
Right.
Like, she's showing off what her body looks like, which is, again, okay for women to do and men to do. But it's like, but not okay when TS, like, the
TOS,
rules say you can't be doing that.
But those rules are in there for if people are doing like IRL streams and they go to a beach, and they're doing something in the water, or they're at a pool. It wasn't meant for it to just be like this. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
loophole.
You go to the beach. And these loopholes are fine, though. Like, if people find out these loopholes, fuck it. Write it until it goes away. These girls should do the hot tub meta until it goes away. Guys should start doing it. I mean, Pay Money Wubby was doing it to joke on it, but, like, do it. I mean, it's a flaw in Twitch's rules, or how Twitch does their based rules. So it's like, it is what it is. But I think what Twitch needs to do is just rework their fucking
terms of service.
Like, rework their sexual content terms of service. Like, what counts as sexual content? Like, obviously you can't be posting porn on, or full frontal nudity, or like nudity at all, or like porn and all that. We get that. But like, what is it outside of the fact of like physical sexual content that should be taken off? Like, they need to have like driven rules on that. Like, he's like, oh, it's fine if they're wearing a bathing suit. But like, what if it was like, dude, it's just so close to just like, it's weird.
It's so hard to monitor this, and like, where's the dividing line between like sexually suggestive, which you could always argue that the hot tub meta, it's always sexually suggestive, but they'll always pull up just the rules of like, well, I'm just doing the meta. It just so happens I'm doing that at the same time. My definition of sexually suggestive is different than yours. Like, there's always going to be like a weird gray area to be deciding. And I think that's where Twitch has fallen under, to just be like, we'll just all allow it, apparently.
Yeah, I went into a different one, and I'm like, she's just changing bikinis constantly, and I'm like reading the chat, dude, and it's like weird. It's gross. Like,
yeah, it's
so
all like,
it's like guys just like, it's constantly like it's got to be like old men, bro. Like, it just feels like old guys or like young kids just. And then when she like walks off to like go change, everybody does like the sad Bible thump, and then when she's back, everybody's like constantly just, "You're sexy, baby." You're like shit like that, like the cringy.
Hopefully, I'll get noticed.
Ugh.
Anyways, let's keep watching, see what he says.
To us, so I understand that people are upset about some of the content that might be, out there. And I think there's two things I want to take away from this. First and foremost, the teams are watching this. They are looking at it.
Yeah.
The nudity and attire policy, you can go and review it. It does allow bathing suits, right, in a proper context. Sexually explicit and sexually suggestive content is not okay. And again, action will be taken if it's reported to. But I want to talk about two things.
What did you just say?
First,
actions will be taken if it's reported to.
Yeah.
Does that actually happen?
On reports, I don't think so. I mean, that doesn't happen like in any. It doesn't feel like it happens like in any form. So,
off is that we think that it is important for you to be able to control the content that you see, right? Whether it is a hot tub stream or it is a game that you don't particularly like.
What?
That makes sense. Yeah, being able to be like, okay, I don't like Call of Duty. I don't want to see Call of Duty streamers on my For You page. But like, what are we supposed to do? Go through and take off all the fucking hot tub streamers? Well, it's still breaking rules. Like, nobody fucking cares about
No one
that.
cares about...
like I said, I don't care that they're doing it because it's not breaking rules, but it's such a thin line.
I think that the problem people have with it are streamers. It's not the viewers, really.
I don't give a shit. I just won't watch them. I'll go watch XQC play Grand Theft Auto. Like, I just don't care.
Yes.
Like,
the problem is that it's just on there and they're doing it.
Yeah, which sounds weird though, because I'm like, on the other hand, I'm like, do it. Fuck yeah, do it, because you're making money. I don't hate on people for the grind, and like I don't like people don't like sex workers and stuff like that. I like totally disagree with that. I think that it's all fair game. Like,
sure,
just because you're doing stuff like this doesn't make you a shitty fucking person. Like, you don't even know these people in real life. But I just don't like that, like, you have streamers who get banned for accidentally slipping their panties on stream for, like, I'm talking seconds. And then you have other people who sit barely in a hot tub, almost completely naked, showing their cleavage the entire time and don't get any sort of. That's what irritates me, because there are streamers out there who accidentally have like slipped nipple and get banned. We all know who she is, Alinity.
But she did. She had to request her own ban.
Yeah, but okay, right. But that's another thing. It's like, what the fuck? Why are they picking out certain girls that don't get banned for things? But in Alinity being who she is and tired of all the hate she gets, and Alinity's not as bad as everybody says she was, but like, it's the same kind of thing though. She's nip slipped, and she was, she got banned for it in the long run. Yeah, she asked for it, but she got banned. Like,
but I think Twitch, they weren't gonna ban her. She had to request that, and they had.
Okay, well then let's talk about when Legendary Leah like showed her panties under her skirt real fast. She got banned immediately. I'm talking like her in the middle of her stream, turned off, banned. It's the same fucking thing as this. That's what is irritating about
right.
it. So,
or a creator that you don't necessarily fancy. Not everything appeals to every person, and I understand that. That is, that makes a lot of sense. We as creators and as just humans, there's things we love. There's things that we don't love.
I'm gonna skip to.
I want to. You can act.
Okay, here it is.
A genius. Now I know this is just kind of a supplement to the answer overall.
I see Lyric,
but
that's weird. I see some of the hot tub girls.
That you can actually click these 3 buttons right here, and you can say, I am not interested in the game Fortnite, and you can click on that, and it will not show me Fortnite-related streams anymore. Or if I come down and let's just say,
oh look, there's one.
This is not something that interests me, so. I can go in and I can click not interested, and that will kind of help the Twitch discovery system, set what you see and what you don't see.
It was in his
on
recommended
the platform.
Yep.
Now, Hassan Abi. Oh, actually, I am interested in Hassan. Let me go back. In your settings, then you can go and you can adjust all of this under recommendations in the feedback, and. Look, I know that this doesn't solve everything.
So you guys just want us to do your job for you. Okay. I know that's not how that really
you want
is,
us to ban them and take them off. It is what it is. I mean, like I said, I'm not mad that they do it. I think it's cool that they found a way to make money pretty good.
Here's the other thing. I showed you earlier.
Dude, they are on my recommended, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, and it's sexually driven because like even in their titles they put like the peach emoji, which means like ass, and then they put like the water drips. So I get it's like a hot tub, but you know what it.
Here's this video of this guy. He posted this on Reddit.
Yeah, this is weird though because I just checked it and I can do it with like every channel.
Well, he can do it on some channels. So here's a hot tub streamer. He can't do it there. Then he goes over to this and he can do it, which looks like a. You can do it there. Tifu is on the hot tub.
You think it's real though? You don't think that's edited?
It could be fake. I just saw it on Reddit. It blew.
Because a lot of the people that really do not like it at all are a lot of just incel guys that just don't like women. You have to think about that too. Like I don't want to come across as somebody who like is just like, oh, I fucking don't like that girls have the ability to just show off their body and make money. I don't mind that. I think it's good on them. They're confident enough to do it. That's fine, and I'm totally okay with that. I don't watch it. I'll go and watch Glad. I mean, like I watch Glad, XQC, and fucking Towley. Like I don't watch anybody else. So like you said earlier, my view doesn't go to them anyways. And I was just in there looking at the chat, and I'm telling you right now, those guys that are in there, they're all like random based names, like just made, and it's a bunch of creeps. I mean, it's like all it is anyway. So like really, I get it. Technically, those views could be somewhere else, but those views are there because of the hot tub meta.
Right.
They're not going anywhere else, so it doesn't matter. I mean, those guys don't. When they write those names down, they're not writing subs down. They're writing fucking followers. They're not like paying customers in a sense. So it's really not that
You know what I like watching?
big of a deal. I don't really like the ads.
Whoa, dude, where'd you get all that cool merch?
I'm happy you asked, Derek, because with all this cool merch, you can really show off to your friends and have a good old time. Now, when they ask you, where'd you get this merch, you know what you're going to tell them?
What am I going to tell them?
You're going to tell them at the Waiting in Queue podcast website. There's a link right there to the merch store. How about we show them some of this merch?
Are you talking about this right here? It's on my computer right now.
Yeah, look at that.
Holy cow, you're right. This is where all of it is. We got t-shirts, hoodies, beanies, a mug, Connor's hoodie. Dude, your hoodie's on there.
Yeah, that's my logo.
Holy cow.
Wow. Look at all this freaking merch. You know how freaking cool you'd be if you had this kind of merch?
I know my friends would be jealous.
Most of them are. You should just go there and purchase some merch. It helps the show, and it helps you look cooler around your friends.
The website is waitinginqueue.tv/merch to go to the website. The link will be in the description. Welcome back from that ad.
Yeah, that ad wasn't too bad.
You really hated on it.
Yeah. But the meat and the potatoes for this last portion is we're gonna get into a little bit of memes.
Yeah, we had an unfortunate passing in the meme community. The laughing Spanish guy.
Yeah.
Also known on Twitch as I think you pronounce it kek, because it's like a cackling kek.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do we know his actual name?
I don't know his actual name, but
Jocelyn, can you look that up? Let's see.
Spanish comedian, actor. He was this Twitch emote. This guy right here. We'll ignore that. But then
his name is Juan Joa Borgia. I'm probably butchering that, but he was a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
And he passed away.
Yeah,
but
this is what
he's
this laugh was what he was most known for. But he just
unfortunately passed away.
Yeah. He was like 65, I think.
Yeah, he dies at 65, which is pretty young.
Mm-hmm. Very unfortunate.
But yeah, I mean, we don't see his comedian style here in America very much, but he was known for that, which is good.
That Twitch emote will live on forever.
Yeah, it probably gets used even more now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, dude, it's pretty crazy to think. 65. You know, bringing up like other deaths in the meme world. Welcome to Chili's. You know that one?
Yeah.
He died a few weeks ago.
What?
Yeah, the kid.
From what?
I don't remember, but hang on. I will pull up his name, his actual name. We need to give them their actual names. So welcome to Chili's. He had a twin brother as well.
Are we sure the twin brother didn't?
No, it was the guy who did the.
Is his twin brother as funny?
Adam Perkins.
How old was he?
Says his death will not be. They will not say what he died from.
I thought you were gonna say his death will not be in vain. Oh, shit.
Patrick Perkins. No, Patrick Perkins is his brother. Adam Perkins is the that's what I said prior, the Vine star who passed away. But his twin brother said he's not going to disclose why or how.
Wow.
Chili's actually even tweeted out.
Good.
And said that they were saddened by the news of the passing. He brought laughter to so many of us and will always be remembered and cherished. And I thought it was cool that, like, even Chili's... Should we pull up the original video? Do I need to find it real quick?
I mean, I can find it. I think everyone knows who that.
It doesn't matter, Derek. We play it for tribute. Jesus.
You're right.
It doesn't matter if everybody knows
You're right.
it. And if you don't know it, I don't think we can be friends. I mean, let's be real. It's one of the greatest vines of all time. You know, that's one thing I feel like TikTok will never be good at, and it's just like the Vine quality of memes. It definitely holds a meta, but it's not like... It wasn't as good as Vine. Or it isn't as good as Vine. But yeah, so that's like 2 this year so far of just meme lords that have passed.
Right.
Gone to heaven.
Hold on.
He's prepping it. He's getting it ready.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Man. Hi, welcome to Chili's.
That's pretty good.
And, yeah, so he also passed away. It's a
Rest in
tragedy.
peace.
He died at 24.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Wow. That's unfortunate.
I'm curious to know what it was, man. But, you know, it's okay. Maybe it was something bad, and they don't want... his brother doesn't want to bring it up because he wants him...
Don't ignore that.
He wants him to live on as the welcome to Chili's boy, the Vine star. Anything else on meme news?
Yes. So, you know the disaster girl?
Yes,
Of
course.
I'll pull it
one
over.
of the original memes. When it
yeah,
was just
so
photos
it's the
with
picture
text.
on fire. She's looking like she did it,
It's a
pretty much.
House on fire.
House on fire.
Not a picture.
Not a
but,
picture. But anyways, they have the original photo, obviously. They've turned it into an NFT, and they've sold it.
She's dead.
Yes.
What'd she sell it for?
So this article is saying she sold it for $430,000.
What? In Ethereum?
Zoe Roth. What?
In Ethereum? What'd they buy it with?
Let me look here.
I guess it doesn't really matter. It's still cash value. How old is she now?
Roth now is 21.
She's only 21.
Yep.
Did her parents sell it or did she sell it?
I think she did. Hold on. No, it was her picture.
Wow, Derek.
I'm reading it. I'm reading the article that I have now.
I thought you already had this figured out.
I didn't really. I just saw the
So she sold it for how much again?
$430,000.
Dude, imagine that. Just a photo that years ago was massively fluxed around as a meme. Imagine living as a meme. You know, growing up as somebody who's popular because of something like that.
Yeah, so this is how it happened. So somebody recently suggested to her to try and take control of her image by selling it as an NFT with a potential profit of 6 figures. At first she thought, there's no way. She told the article.
Nobody
here.
ever believes that you can sell an NFT that much. Nobody ever believes it.
But she said her dad did her research. Yeah, and it looks like they were like, well, we might as well just do it.
Yeah, why not? I mean, who cares? She's only 21.
Chatting
and
with
their
other
parents...
viral meme subjects like overly attached girlfriend, Bad Luck Brian. And they hired a lawyer and manager to help them handle the logistics of uploading the file and minting it.
Really? A lawyer and logistics to do that?
Well, I mean, if you're dealing with that kind of money, or
Why?
They probably don't know anything about setting up an NFT and like
Just
what
fucking Google that. They pay for a lawyer to do something that like anybody can do. You have to think about that too.
Yeah, but they don't know how to do any of that, so
they just got scammed.
Yeah, they probably did.
Oh, that sucks because they paid for a lawyer to do something that they easily could have did on their own.
But so when you do,
it doesn't matter how much money that it's getting fluxed through there.
You're right, but how do you get it minted? Through just uploading it as an NFT, it gets minted.
Yeah, you go through NFT programs that then turn the program into an NFT, which then mints it.
Okay.
It just turns it into an NFT, and then you have to pretty much. I think the minting process is probably something that proves that it came from the original.
And then that
owners. So maybe you do need a lawyer for that, but that seems kind of weird.
Right.
I've never heard of anybody else going through a lawyer to mint their stuff. Like H3 didn't go through anything to mint theirs, but then again, they streamed in or like pretty much proving that like, hey, these are ours. But they could have did the same thing too.
Right.
So I get like not having an understanding of something, but that seems weird. What did they pay the lawyer?
Usually it's like a cut, but it did not say how much they paid the lawyer. But I want to see if it showed who bought it.
Some meme collector.
They were expecting to get. They were only expecting to get $2,000 from it.
What?
Yeah, that's what they were expecting.
That seems modest. I mean, what is it? It's just a photo. You know what I mean? It's just a photo.
Oh shoot! So, Roth and her dad, the people that sold it, they didn't just make big bank on just that sale. By minting the NFT, they have also coded it so that anytime the NFT is bought, they receive a 10% sale on it. So anytime it sells.
It says right here, purchase the token for 180 Ether, Derek. That's what I was looking for.
I didn't see where.
Which is worth $430,000. So how many did they make then?
Oh, there's the 180 Ether.
Oh, right here. The cryptocurrency ordered on the blockchain Ethereum, which is equal to 2,000 per unit on average. Yeah, that's what they used to buy it. So they made more than one, is what you're telling me.
No, it's whenever that NFT is sold. So when it's
traded,
they get a
dude.
10% sale on that.
Okay,
I didn't know you could do that.
Maybe
That's
that
pretty cool.
is definitely worth getting a lawyer to figure out the logistics of something like that, because that's really insane.
Mm-hmm.
But that guy might never trade it, too.
Might not. But it's just always going to be there whenever it is ready to sell. I mean, because the guy could wait for its value to go up before selling it again.
That's insane, bro. Hang on, I'm looking at another one here.
Should we turn your body into an NFT before you get tattoos? Because after you get it tattooed, you'll never get it. You'll never be
my pure body
again.
Yeah,
So
I'd have to be making a lot of money for me to get tattoos, because like I want to get them, but I can't fathom spending money on something like that.
We can only make a lot of money if we make an NFT. So
we take the money from my bare body NFT,
and
then I get tattoos off of that money, and then we make more NFTs step by step, and it's a whole collection of my body,
you like getting tatted up.
Yeah, it starts with
it's
the
a
bare
collection.
body.
Dude, we should make.
I make a collection.
What if we
make a collection of my body, and it's me bare, first tattoo, second tattoo, third tattoo.
Here's what we do. We have every picture. It's you walking. So if they put
like
the pictures,
evolution.
Yeah, it's like the evolution. We'll have you like on all fours, and then you're like coming up, scratching your ass, and then you're getting taller and taller and standing up to an evolved.
No one's gonna be able
man.
to see my. No one's gonna be able to see my penis though if I'm like sideways.
We'll have you just in underwear.
Big.
We won't have you. Well, should we have you completely naked?
Completely naked.
It'd send more of a message.
Yeah, what if I get a tattoo like on a part of that is by my penis or on my penis?
Should we, since we're showing evolution, should we have you holding a spear?
It starts out with something else. They don't start with spears.
I know they don't start with spears, but the cavemen, when they stood up, they started making tools. So we'll have you have a spear at one point.
Sure, and then it'll keep going. We should do the full evolution of me, like then dying.
Like you're just
decrepit,
slowly going into the ground.
Yeah, and then the last NFT is the grave. stone.
And it's
it has
all tatted up.
It has a number of how many tattoos there was. But we would have to make a lot of money because, like I said, I can't fathom spending money on something that's not. I mean, it's tangible, but it's not tangible.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, how many tattoos do you plan on getting?
I don't have a set number, nor do I have I want to. It's like, oh, I plan on getting these tattoos. I don't like people
because we need to
know
when the series ends.
I don't want to when I die.
But then we won't be able to cash in on the. I mean, I might be able to if I'm still alive.
It'll go to you, or it'll go to somebody else.
That's not.
You might get kicked out of it.
Fuck.
Like if I had a wife or something at that point, I mean, I'm sure that money would.
Oh hell no! This is part of my idea.
Okay, yeah.
I'm getting a lawyer. See, this is why we need a lawyer to figure out the logistics of this. Who gets what?
We don't need a lawyer. She would just know that she might get a lawyer after I die, and then you might have to work around that. But
and then jokes on her. I've hired a lawyer without Connor knowing.
So me and you on this deal, we'll split it. Since I'm the fucking canvas and I'm the one getting the tattoos and I need that money to get the tattoos, it's a 75-25. I get 75% of the income. You get 25% of the income.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's pretty fucking good.
Hell
because I'm spending my portion on the tattoos. You're not.
That's very unfortunate for you. I'm sorry to hear that.
Then you're out. I'll just make the NFTs on my own. I'm offering you 25% on an idea that you've helped me create.
I've helped you.
Yeah, you fucking heard me. I've always talked about making NFTs, Derek. Okay? You just brought up the idea of doing it in this series. I even said let's make it a series. 25%. If you keep talking, I'll fucking bump it down to 15. You get 25%, okay, of all the sales. Now, if I get a wife and a wife starts getting in the line, she doesn't really get any of it. It's still you're getting 25 and I'm getting the 75. Now you got to think this thing's gonna blow up. Okay. So if we sold each one for $400,000,
I'll do 25% for 100% equity.
No.
That amount.
No, it's got to stay in the bloodline of my family.
I'm out.
You can't just get it all when I pass.
It's got to be worth it for me.
It is. You're getting 25% of full income.
I'm getting no equity for continuing.
I'm spending a very minute percentage of mine. Like if we were making $400,000 on it.
On something you were already planning on getting.
Another tattoo, it would be like a $200 tattoo. So like imagine the amount of money I would still make off that. But it's my naked body. Now we could do it where both of us are in it and then we can split it 50-50.
So what would I be doing in there?
Also doing the same thing, naked and
we're both
tattoos.
walking, getting naked, but I don't want tattoos.
Well, then you're out. 25-75.
I'll do it for 99% equity.
You're not getting full equity. You'll get 10% equity.
No, how about 51-49? I get the 51% equity. You get 49.
You can't have the full control of it like that.
I won't have full control. I'll have just
you'll have a majority control, which is full control in the 2v2. So no, I'm not doing that. Because if a wife got involved or a family member got involved, they would have to get some sort of equity at that point.
That's some of the equity.
They wouldn't get a percentage of the income though, because they're just not part of that. You know, because if it was my wife, she would already be getting a portion of that income anyways, because it's shared income in a sense. So you would definitely, it's 25-75. I'll give you 20% equity in the idea.
I'm out.
You have to take the fucking photos, bro. You can't be out.
You come to me with that kind of deal.
What do you want?
I've told you what I wanted.
That's literally you being a scam. Like you're scamming, and it's not working. I'm not retarded.
Isn't that the point?
No, that's not. Well, I mean that's the point of making millions for sure. But it's like you're not getting away with that with me. You know, in this idea that I fucking created. I made this idea, Derek.
You did not make this idea. We came up with it.
Run it back. run it back and see who made up this idea. And I'm telling you right now, it's in black and white right now, and I'm talking over it. It was me. Because I said, what did you say?
I kind of forget how we started out.
Exactly.
But I'm pretty
run it
sure.
back.
Hold on.
It's $25.75 because it's my naked body on the internet.
I think I came up with it.
I'm the artist.
No, I came up with it because I said, why don't we take a picture of you before you get a tattoo?
Sure. And then I was like, yeah, that's a good idea, but we could do it in a set. And you're like, a set?
So
I did the set idea. That's where we're making the most income. Oh
my God.
You're getting 25%.
But what if the one if the one that sells the most is the one with you without the
Why would that one sell more?
Because it's rare. You'll never get another picture of you without tattoos.
They'll all be rare though, because the next one will just be me with one tattoo.
Yeah, but all those will have tattoos. The one will not.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. But the rarity wouldn't change
much. I came up with the walking idea. The set is of you walking,
35.
and then you were like, let's add evolution to this. So there, you've just cut out all of the Christian market.
The Christian market doesn't even like tattoos, Derek. We're cutting them out by having a naked body of a man online. They're scared of like anything like that. So here's the thing. You get 35%.
After all that, I get 35%.
Take it or leave it, Derek.
I'm leaving it.
It's my body. I could go and just do, fine, you do yours and I'll do mine, and we'll see then at that point who makes the most. Okay? Probably you, because you have a very more
ape-like structure.
Structurally fine body.
I'm a big man. But I won't have any tattoos. That'll be the difference.
Yeah, so your rarity will be shit. Are we making one of each?
Yeah, isn't that the point of NFTs? Is that you just make one? So like,
no, that is not the point of NFTs. You can make one, but a lot of people will make multiples. The value of them are different, but you can make. It's like Pokemon cards. You can have like 1 billion of one card, but it still hold a value. You get what I mean?
Sure.
It's the same thing with NFTs. Some people do one. It's a one of a kind, and then other people's make thousands of them, and they sell thousands of them at a smaller price.
I think we need to stick to just the one and get a big whale to buy.
A big money launderer? Mm-hmm. Fine, I'll give you 45%. Derek, that's almost 50. You have to realize that, yeah, okay, I made the idea. That's fine. That doesn't matter. That really doesn't matter because I'm the one that's in the photo. Yeah?
Sure.
So I'm putting my penis.
But, hold on. Does the artist get paid more than the subject in a photo?
Not always. Not always.
Not always, huh?
Yeah, why would the artist always get paid more than the subject in the photo?
Why would we do that here?
What? If you pay a model, you pay a model what a model wants to be paid.
Right, you would be the model because you're the subject.
Right. So I'm the artist.
No, you're the model.
Yes, I'm the model of the thing.
You're the model. The artist would be the photographer or whoever's doing the video editing.
But when you hire when the artist, which would be the photographer, hires a model, they're hiring a model.
Right.
So they're paying the model what the model wants to be paid.
I'm saying. I feel like I'm hiring you.
But you're not the fucking photographer. All you did was make up the fucking idea.
I'll take the picture. You even said you need me to take the picture.
Well, I'm changing it now because now you're like, because I'm the photographer. Okay, you're hiring me.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I set my price. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I just said. So you're right. Okay, yeah, you're the photographer. I set my price.
And I'm declining that price because I can't
pay
you that much.
Well, then I'll have to go find a different photographer.
I'll have to find a different subject.
So it is what it is. You take 45% or you're out.
I guess that's pretty good. I'll take 45%.
Yeah, that's what I fucking think. So you take 45%, and I'll give you 25% in equity. You hold an entire chair. We'll have
an entire chair.
We'll have 4 people. It'll be me. You.
Well, I think we should do threesies. I think that makes it easier for tiebreakers.
We got to do 3 because a tiebreaker. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be you, me, and somebody else. Who else are we gonna put in? Who else are we gonna give?
Well, we need
Mitchell.
Maybe the tattoo artists themselves. Get them involved because they can.
No. They will suck us dry.
Right. Okay.
We'll get Mitchell into it, but we'll only give Mitchell like 24%.
No. Well,
and then we'll have to have a fourth one in that just has like a 1%.
Okay. I'm liking this. All right.
But the problem with that is it's
the
1%er though has to be a completely random person, because if it's one of our family members, then we kind of.
No, hold on. Here, take Mitchell out of this. What if we put Tanner in that 24% spot because he's an accountant,
and then put Mitchell in the one?
Mitchell's out. Just take him out completely.
Okay. So who's the one though?
Some random
it's got to be a
person.
completely random person on the street almost.
We'll do like a lottery
and then, like,
thing.
We call them in and we're like, hey, we have a board meeting because like one of the NFTs, we have a problem with one of the NFTs.
It's gonna blow up.
So they come in and it's like this homeless dude. He's not homeless anymore though, because we're making tons of money.
Right.
Also, the naked photos of me with tattoos.
Well, I think Connor and I have a lot of stuff to do outside the show right now to get this NFT started. So with that being said, the Waiting in Queue podcast, episode 29 is coming to an end. Check us out on YouTube if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcast or whatever. If you're listening on those platforms, check us out on YouTube to watch the videos. And we pulled up a bunch of stuff on the TV today. Hopefully next week we'll have our producer in here and we're ready to rock.
Yeah, we got our stuff set up. Also, I want to say, did you plug all the social medias and stuff?
Check out all of our social medias. We are on everything: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also, join our Discord. Our Discord's free, and we pretty much will talk to anybody in there. So if you want to just talk to us directly,
we'll also play games because we're looking for more people that play more PC games and stuff like that. So if you want to join in on those, and oh my god, I totally forgot. Keep going. Maybe it'll come back.
That's kind of all I had.
Oh, if you made it this far in the video, we don't ever say this. Fucking smash the sub button. We got to do the YouTube thing, bro.
Smash that like button.
Literally obliterate it. Smash the like button, hit the sub button, come back for more. We post every Monday. And then real quick, last thing, here it is.
If you really enjoyed it, share it to a friend.
Let people know. But I was gonna say, stay tuned for the Clamshell episode. We were on Clamshell at the Clamshell Studios doing an episode, and that's gonna be up. So that's pretty cool. So check it out.